Hello and welcome. Apologies, yeah, I'd got so many problems. I've already explained on another couple of Let's Plays. I would cut a bit of a burnout, yeah, and yeah, this I've placed. I thought I'd do this off camera. I thought, do you know, look, I know it's not perfect, but it did go. But yeah, I've got a bit of a gap underneath there now. Yeah, that's the only trouble with this. It's yeah, you get these right. So it is raised. Just need to do a little tiny bit under the there, so it just raises the edge so you can't see the light under it. It's not really perfect, but yeah, I just don't want to see light underneath that. It just seems, yeah, I've smoothed it and done as good as I possibly can. It's nearly there. Yeah, I was going to go on one of the other Let's Plays. I thought, come on, get yourself back onto Agres. You know what I mean? So yeah, I'm here. I thought, again, it was all problems. There were problems everywhere. Or every Let's Play had got. This had got, you know, things. I've sorted almost everything out now. So yeah, and I think I'm over most of my. Right, I think that's it. Yeah, I'm reasonably happy with that. It is very hilly. Yeah, we've got to finish grabbing the straw off this one and finish grabbing the straw off this one. And we did try, yeah, we did try. It just wasn't having any of it. I think it is because it's a crisscross of 3 or 4 fields. It shouldn't matter, but it does. So yeah, we've got the wood on the side. Let's get on with grabbing the straw off the fields. Yeah, I would like to see the winter out, truthfully. So that's yeah, I've got the. You can hear the harvester's engine running at the minute. That's I've shifted that. There's a bit of a gap under that side. Yeah, so the biggest job we've really got to do. In fact, yeah, that is true. The straw will wait. It isn't going anywhere. That does need some levelling doing to it here though. It's got some awful bits just on that side. Right, so then we have got digestates to run from the farm. So yeah, let's just move that onto that field though, ready for when we are. And I suppose what I could do is grab the yeah, the thing. I'm sure it was full or nearly full, one or the other. Let's have a quick look. I'm sure it was full. I'm sure I actually managed to fill it in the end. So let's just have a look. Let's run that back to. Yes, it is full. I thought so. Right, we'll take that back, and we're gonna. Yeah, we will bring a bigger one to fill up with that. The belt system. Yeah, I expect you to read my mind. So we'll run this back. We're gonna go grab. I'm thinking. Yeah, we did. Yeah, we did. We finished that. I'm just going through my head. With it being a while, I'm just sort of. I know we did some shifting and of our product. That's gone. So yeah, it was the digestate was what we got left to do to this particular session. I say the straw that we can get that up any time, but the digestate that was at a good price. So yeah, but that's it. We'll grab that 45 tonner, I think. We'll take that back with us. This needs sticking in the Omatana and converting from straw to straw silage. Yeah, and we'll grab that one and we'll take that back for when we do the straw. Oh, that harvester, yes. Oh, and of course the shed, yeah, with that a bit of weird. Still, it does fit alright. I am reasonably happy with that, actually, thinking about it. Apart from the back. Right, it's a bit messy. Now, did I not have the... So, oh, yeah, that's true. I want the tractor. Hang on. Hold your horses and stop rushing. Oh, why am I doing this? No. No. We need to be filling with straw. That's the wrong place. You're in too much of a rush. Yeah, so it's the digestate run that we need, and the lorry, I believe, is actually back there. So what we're going to do is we're going to stick this in here and make sure that it is actually doing this, and then we're going to run back with a bigger trailer, but we're also then going to use the lorry, which is why it's over there. It's waiting to He was as well, and I saw it, and I was so busy chatting that I didn't sort of think about it. But yeah, it's true, we do. Right, so we want straw silage. Ah, it is on. Smashing. Brilliant. Okay, that's all that we need to know. And then we need to be grabbing this back off. Yeah, I do like what I've done. Obviously, it's typical. Yeah, it has gone down the back a lot, and then of course you've got that bleed of the floor where it's gone funny underneath and you can see it coming through, typically. Yeah. I suppose it's worse because there's hardly anything in it. It is the biggest problem, but it is... Yeah, we'll stick that back for now. Oh, no, that... Oh, yeah, but we can't... Oh, we can, actually, we can. We'll take this one, we'll grab one of the other tractors, we'll grab the John Deere. Or the Landini. Yeah, in fact we could grab the other one. Yeah, let's grab the Landini and let's grab that particular trailer. Telehandler's already over there. Yes, I've been using Hand Attach by Wopster on Avon Valley. It's my most challenging Let's Play I've ever done, with the most stringent set of rules that I've ever played by. Oh, it's, yeah, Dagwin would call it a survival challenge. No, not that one there. But it's an extreme survival challenge. Yeah, it's... I've even got the repair settings on normal, where there's no bonus. I've never done that, not since the very beginning of where the repair settings were made. I've got to say one thing that I do think Giants have changed the settings, because I mean, I remember Horbelleron used to drive me crazy. It cost thousands every single time. We'll actually do both of these. It did. It was terrible. It really was. And although it was high, I thought about it after I was moaning a bit, as my one. I was like going, oh, this is high. But I thought, yeah, but I don't think it's as high as it used to be. It's still not nice, but it still wasn't terrible. Yeah, we're not cutting this. No, definitely not in December. We could cut it, but it does die back. I think it's probably died back one stage now, because it was third, and this looks like second. So, right, so let's stay out of the way because of where the lorry's going to run. Because, yeah, we've left a bit of a run through. Right, let's grab that one off follow. And boy, you was a good driver. Yeah, you was right hot on our heels. So smashing. Let's grab the lorry. Yeah, there's quite a bit of levelling to do here, a bit of smoothing. I don't know what. I think it may be when we put the BJ down, and I've not really been to look at it. So that's got a bit of a weird kick there as well. And this has got a terrible kick there. Alright, yes, let's get this sold finally. I can't remember how much we've got on hand either. But say that, yeah, we'll do the straw probably. Ooh. Wow. Oh, I know what it is. Yeah, it's pushing it through the hummock. We may just eventually get a bit of traction. Gordon Bennett. Yeah, so I thought, I know I don't like it where it is here. This is not, really wasn't what I wanted, but I thought, well, if it's one of the few places it'll actually work, it's really not very far from the BGA, so let's just go with it. Yeah, so all of our other productions are churning away nicely. Let's have a quick look while that's actually offloading. I'm sick of time lapses. Avon Valley, I've had so many time lapses. It's necessary. There was also chatting as well. It wasn't just time lapses, but yeah, it is true. There was a lot. Then how are you doing? Right, and they're all happy now. Mini BJ with refueling. That will soon be happy. The olives and that trundling along. Oh, soap factory, soap. How are you doing? You have got 36 tons of olives, and yeah, wow, plenty of the hydroxide. So we're doing well. We should leave the BGA digest it till last. We'll go and grab the other set from the furthest point away. So, oh wow. that's the difference between hard economy and, yeah, we've got it on, yeah, I was saying it's more stringent rules. So I've got repair settings, they're on normal, no bonuses whatsoever. And I've got every single rule of the start from scratch hard economy, including, which is one thing I very rarely do, I even got the nasty fuel side, yeah, where it's using fuel high fuel consumption. It's doing all that. Every single rule is on that could be. It's precision farming, seasons, hand attached by Wobster, only inside camera, so it literally is ultimate realism, survival challenge. Yeah, it is. So it really is like a monster. But I've got to be honest, I am thoroughly enjoying it. Yeah, so it was or I was hiding away when I was having my mini meltdown. I did a bit of the Green Hills estate, but realised I'd missed a trick and thought, well, I wanted to do an extreme survival, so I thought, well, let's, now then, water, be careful because the water's behind. That's what we were finding yesterday. I need to, luckily this farmer's got an empty field, so it's not going to hurt if we're dragging against something else now, are we? Another, we might have to let the game be, have we got everything out? No. Oh. No, my portals are open. I'm just not quite in the right place. I don't think I can't be. Let's try that again. This time go a little bit closer. Was not a million miles out. Oh, I think there is a bit of a dimmock there. I did say this was a bit fun here for this. Why are you not popping? I've definitely got the right thing selected, and you've definitely got 99 tons of digestate in there. That was very, very exact. I don't think we need any water in there for a long time. 607 tons. Yeah, so it's been fun and games. I think I'm sitting down. Well, I must be, because I could face Agres. I could have always faced Agres. It was just that I'd said I was going to go on Silver Run alone and leave everything else alone. I did do the one session, so I've not broken my word. I even did a Silver Run. It's just I couldn't face. I wanted to finish Silver Run and do Silver Run, Silver Run, Silver Run. At that point, my mind and heart said no. I can't cope with that. After all the Riverside's fiascos, and in fact all the Let's Plays had faults. Yeah, be careful, we don't want to do that clicking thing. Yeah, they all had faults, so there's half a load left there. We'll come back one more time and we'll do that as well. Yeah, I'm really loving where we are on this. Absolutely fantastic. It really is amazing. Right. Yes, I think that's it. That's us caught up. Yeah, this is my next Agres session for this week. A minimum of one a week is what I like to do. I often do more, as you all know. Ooh, that was a little bit close. Yeah, so although this is not where I wanted it to be, I could have done it there. It is true. That may have been it's a bit harder to get to. So I thought, although this is not where I really want it, there is good access. It's a grass field. You can always drive down here. It's not what you want, but it will work. It really will, especially for the digestate from the BGA. It's almost perfect. Of course, when this has got a fit, I mean, yeah, this corner now is totally wasted. So do you know something? That is true. Let's actually just do some painting. It does make sense. There's no way we're gonna, and also it's a way that Courseplay knows that it's, yeah, obviously anything on this field is now wasted. Yeah, there's no sorry, not explaining myself very well. The Courseplay courses are totally wasted for this field because it's obviously now changed the contours and so I'm going to have to redo them for Courseplay and just delete the entire shebang for this particular field. So Yeah, because we've now got a new thing. It worked quite well though, this did, really. Wow, we are doing very well. Right, so half a load left. Let's go grab that. Whoop, 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 whoop. Let's be careful. I do love this lorry. It is my absolute favourite lorry, if I'm honest. Although I do like the next as well. Right, that's an impressive lorry, but this has got a front 3-point link, so this is the most... I do like the Next's tyres though. It's a little bit more... Yeah, then if I think if I do a turn like that, it's going to do the click. So let's just, yeah, a bit more gently turn like that, and then turn around. Right, and then, yeah, we'll get this half a load. I think we might pull a straw in as well, actually. Yeah, there's a little bit of wood there that we can take to sail. And yeah, I'd like to leave that alone, really. I don't want to muck around with that. I'm quite happy with the fact that we've got our olives to augment our natural productions. But I didn't want to do any more. Yeah, there's got to be play balance. I keep saying that. Yeah, realism. There are productions that do the same thing, and we've already got a proper olive grove, so I didn't want to make the olive grove into a giant olive grove that's going to take us 6 hours to do each sort of year. So I thought it's a natural thing. We've got to really, I suppose it's just like having workers do an olive grove. Is really what your production, you're paying production costs, but workers to do the work. It is like having subcontractors in, really. So it is not beyond the realms of possibilities, really. It really isn't. And yeah, that's what you got to think sometimes. Now that I'm not going to be able to get close enough to that, with it being like on the bend. Ooh, I almost could then. It actually did read it, but right, let's get that sorted. Yes, I do like the shed. I do think that is. I was quite pleased with that. Not with the trouble that we had, but yeah, but with the actual, almost the actual end result. Apart from that weirdness at the back, where it went, still, yeah, the fence has gone down, and yeah, the tyre's a little bit buried. But if we can get past it, okay. That's all that really matters. Now, I believe that there's pretty much the same amount of digestate in the BGA one, if I remember rightly. It was almost split exactly right. So, yeah. As I said, there is an update waiting for Agres, but I'm not doing it. I upgraded my machine to be able to cope with Agres at its... no, I won't say at its worst. As it is, as it stands. So... yeah, we can actually cope with the nuances that are making console struggle. Yeah, with all of the and I was right, it was that. So that was what was making my PC. I could have kept my old one, but yeah, it is what it is. It's done, and it's true. I never did anything. It's always been my bit of a rule when the game that you play or games that you play tell you that your PC's out of date, that it's usually graphics card, but I mean it can be more. But yeah, I've always just had that golden rule that I upgrade, and we've done it, so I'm not worried. Yeah, it is only mainly for performance side of things. So yeah, I'm not. Yeah, there does come a certain point where you think I'm not going to keep switching the XML files in. You know what I mean? We've done it. It is what it is, so I've got to live with it now. Wow, this has got to that stage, hasn't it, where we're earning money very, very freely. I do like it. Right, now then, how easily can we get it? That is a point. We won't be able to do that normally. Yeah, because we'll be going through. Let's have a look. Yeah, oh wow, 184 actually, smashing. It's funny. I've got the the slurry yard now, and quite a few on this Let's Play, and oh well, Avon Valley I thought was highly appropriate because it was like Riverside. It's Missy B, and it's a joint effort. Avon Valley, it's Missy B and Volcan 95, and it is fantastic. I'm really loving it. It is very No Man Landish, but it's set in Britain, which I quite like, being UK. It's really is fantastic. I'm uploading a couple of episodes now, episode 1 and episode 2. I am actually 2 years in, so I'm not going to spoil it. Yeah, but it definitely was, especially the beginning. I could tell you a little bit. I started with 2 farm halls. I think I upgraded them to the most, the 80 or 82 horsepower version, but they do struggle because the farm halls can't pick everything up. That they've not got the same 3-point link that a lot of tractors have got, the more modern ones. So I soon have to get a 3rd tractor, which is the Torpedo, which I have a nasty habit of calling the Rocket, even though at no point has that tractor ever been called the Rocket. I do not know why I keep calling it the Rocket, but I do. Yeah, so we've got the Torpedo on this. That's nearly 3 lots of this. Nearly. Well, it is 3 lots, but not nearly 3 full lots. So that is amazing. We are going to make a lot of money. Yeah, obviously the other thing is I'm unsure as to what we do when we finish this. Whether we do a start from scratch on Agres rather than the... Yeah, I mean, we did the new farmer start and I thoroughly enjoyed it. But again, I am going to... That's not saying that I'm finished on Agres. I'm not. No, we are. I think there's at least another year, at least, before I'm ready to, like, lay down my... Yeah, but I mean, everything's settling down now and taking shape. That's all I'm going to say. But then, of course, is left was... Yeah... Well, the other thing is, yeah, the crop rotation planner is different to what I was taught, like following a cereal crop. Yeah, it does... In fact, yeah, let me show you what I'm on about. Oh, let's have a look. What was in the sales? Was it's a YA? I do remember. Yeah, if you look at the crop rotation planner, I was always told you're not allowed a cereal crop after a cereal crop. So if you go... Yeah, if you go barley and then you go... Now that obviously is dropped, and if you do barley, it drops heavily. But then canola is almost 100% bonus. But oats and barley, or oats and wheat, are really high. In fact, yeah, they're the highest. You don't get a 110 after barley, because I think it must do something to the soils, and wheat. But if you go... wheat, yeah, wheat and oats, you get a most bonus. I just couldn't believe that. That was really amazing. So yeah, going forwards you can do some cereal crops after one another. I think it's because of the gap in between the two, if I'm honest, about when you plant. It's because it does almost leave about 6 months where the soil is almost fallow. So I reckon it's that. It's because they're so opposite end of the thing. I think it's more about that than it is about the fact that they're both cereals. But yeah, I was always taught don't put a cereal after a cereal. So the fact that canola should follow, it does penalise you a bit for that. And I think again it's for that reason, is when it is canola would be planted and when it's going to go do damage to the soil. So yeah, amazing. Right, so this is, I think we're gonna, it's gonna be so close. I mean, the other thing is, obviously with us moving our XML file from our old map to this map, we did lose, our bonus should be astronomical, because I would imagine our precision farming score on the old map was very, very much higher than this one, because we've worked on the fields a lot. That's, again, the only other advantage when you keep moving is the fact that things, yeah, nearly a full sort of thing. Yeah, you lose all your bonuses. I mean, our bonuses are getting there. On some fields were better than others. That was a real weird thing. Yeah, 75. And I think, yeah, does it let you see? That's if you click on the... Oh. I don't know how you get rid of this. Once you click on a field, can I just click on away from a field? No, I don't know how to get rid of this screen. I really don't. If you do escape back, it literally does that, and then it's still... Oh, well, it is what it is. It does reset when you come back into the game, but it's annoying. So our overall score is 75. I'm sure our proper one would have been an awful lot more, but we've not done blah blah blah, not done much spraying. We could have done that on the grass fields actually. In fact, we could have still done that, but we are busy with this. So, well, actually, we're done. Yeah, we are. So let's leave that. We'll have a look to see how well we did, and we are going to pull this. And ooh, yeah, that is a bit bad, actually, looking at that. Really is. There's some real nasty hummocks. And it probably won't let me do anything because that... Oh, it will. Ooh, 983. As close to a mill as possible. Ah, it's the trees, isn't it? That's why. Let's get rid of that. Ooh. It might not let me. Oh, no, it is. Yeah, just get rid of that jaggedy bit just along there. I'm happy as long as they meet well. Yeah. It's not letting me do something there, so let's leave it. Right, let's grab the two trailers. Is your engine still running? Oh, it is now. Let's just move you out a bit. I've left it a bit strewn in the middle. Let's yeah, the culprits that was really causing trouble on all the Let's Plays was the challenge mode mod. Not that it could be the mod itself. I've said that before. It's that it doesn't like some of the mods you've got, or it doesn't fit well. But I've never used it. I've always managed to find challenges myself without actually doing something like that. So yeah, I've taken it off because I thought, you know, if it's this that's going to keep causing issues or be affected by other mods, then let's just leave it. Right, actually, that's not a bad place to be. Oh, and of course this is a swivel axle. So, right. Let's do this the sensible way. Let's just pull forwards. Whoa, now that was as close to an accident as I know. I would say that's not far off, and I'm quite sure we can actually move this. Nope, not quite. No, let's have it reasonably high. Let's see if we can get that in there. It's very deceptive. You think you've got it perfect. Ooh. Oh, it's very good at that. It's very good at very good at that. Right, stick that there. Yeah, and once we've got rid of that, in fact, I think we might get away with that now. Let's just try and get rid of this, the really bad hummock, and soften it, because it really is terrible, this particular patch. This is what was killing the harvester. Yeah, it really struggles with this bit of a lump just here. Always letting me do it under the tractor. Now that's a rule that's changed, because you never used to be able to do that. Not oh, be careful. Yeah, you didn't. It didn't let you do it underneath things. Now it sort of does a little bit, which is quite, yeah. Because there are times when you're doing this type of work, and it really, you do need that. Right, that's it. That's definitely fell So let's stick that there. And let's bring that forwards. I do love this. I've used this now. Oh, it's a bit bad there still. Yeah, we didn't do that. So, we need to soften. Yeah, I can see there's two massive. So it's just still a bit there. And it's definitely a lot there. Don't know that you're going to get it perfect, but it's not really about getting it perfect. It's more about, yeah, it's the trees now. I think that is about as good as it's going to get. And be careful, there's still some straw there. I think that is about as good as we are going to get it. Let's hope that that's softened enough. It's not going to be perfect, it really isn't, but yeah, you can see there's quite a few undulations, as Mr. Silpy would say, or a rise and fall of the land as well. That one will do. That's just as good. Right, let's get. Yeah, I've used this quite a lot now, but the best is with the 1313, like on Carmen's. That was definitely the best. Ooh, why are you not? I would have thought that was about right. Ah, well, you would have thought. Well, no, I was. Yeah, I only moved a tiny touch. Right, let's. Oh, I seem to be caught on something. Right, let's do that. Move forwards. Yeah, with the right thing, the 1313 is so perfect for literally that is definitely the best thing to do this with. You can literally follow. There's not very much that is that good at that particular thing. The rest, you've got this where you just keep inching forwards. It works quite well, and I do love it. It really does. It's about the same speed as bailing, really. It's not, yeah, you're not gaining a lot, but you're not losing a lot. It's a different way to do it, is all. It is using a belt system as you could to pick up the straw, but with the 1313, it really, you can literally stick it on follow, and yeah, it is amazing. Now, I think, well, it pushed forward with that. Brilliant. Oh, it's good as well. It done half. It's got a cracking range. Nearly filled that one already. And yeah, it's got a bit of storage, but not silly amounts. If it did have, it would be like a super duper secret weapon that was better than anything else. So I'm quite pleased that it's. Right, let's try and gauge this. It's good practice as well for trying to gauge your. I think I've got a little bit. Yeah, I think I need to push forward a little bit. I can see that I'm right this time. Okay. Oh. Okay, let's try and get that. Yeah, it always doesn't seem always to go in the right place. You think you're in the right place, and it doesn't sort of thing. But I think it is just how things look. Now that, to me, I look under the spout, to my way of thinking, but it doesn't always seem to react at that point. No, I'm sure I'm right at that. Yeah, it seems to act in the wrong way sometimes. Yeah. Right, I think we're about there. I enjoy it. It's nice when you find something that you've not done before. Oh, I keep forgetting this is. It looks bigger. Oh, of course it is bigger. I've not put it back up to its full capacity, have I? That's what it is. Right, so we need to run this across. We'll do the other one as well, run them both back, and then we'll come back and we'll do that one. But we'll also, yeah, we'll put this full capacity back as it should be. I think it's a 24 tonner, isn't it? Something like that. So that's one. Ooh, now that proves that that is still awful. Really is. Yeah, so we're getting the work done. It's, yeah, very rarely you get, unless you're doing logging, that you've got this much work to do in the winter. But then I did forget about the straw. My heart sunk a little bit as I came over the crest and thought, oh, I forgot that, didn't I? I was busy running. Mind you, we did still need to get all of our products from the greenhouse and all the rest of it, so yeah, let's try and gauge this right. If we aim for the nozzle, but that, it seems, yeah, it doesn't always... Oh, no. Right, smashing. Let's go grab that bit in the corner. And then we'll poke upwards like so. Yeah, this is probably the best we've got, but you still can't really get underneath the nozzle except by going sideways here. Whereas, obviously with the 1313, you can literally follow. And because its cab's so small, it can go straight underneath the nozzle, which is absolutely amazing. So you can literally stick follow me on. It's not perfect. He's still playing a bit of like catch up sort of. It's weird. It's, yeah, but it's good fun once you get into the gist of it. Right, so if we do this right, like say that should pick most of that up. Yeah, and of course your tractor's not an awful long way, so I think I'm a little bit too... I need to go forwards a touch. I need to be looking backwards. Yeah. See, to me, how far we moved, we were actually there. So it is a bit temperamental, a touch, but I've got to be honest, this is my new bestest belt. I like this, the fact that it's a ground pickup and puts it into things as well. It's like the S710 and the other one, I always forget its number, all in one. I keep wanting to call it the... Now, can we... Now that one does look wrong. Now then, let's switch my sound off. You see, at 2:30 in the morning, you really don't expect for anything to be bothering you, really, do you? So, yeah. Right, okay. Let's try that again. We obviously have picked up everything that we need to do. Oh, now then, that's a point. Let's. Oh, we're not far off. Not far off. There we go. That should do that nicely. Yes, I am wondering. Green Hills Estate was... I'm doing the Avon Valley instead. Yeah, it was... I did enjoy it. It wasn't that. It's just that I was wanting to set myself the most stringent challenge, and because I'd already started that, you can't change it halfway through. Yeah. Weird. Almost like some of these, it wants to be exactly in the middle. Yeah, so Green Hills is... I've sort of parked it. I also fixed all the animal problems, and that was also partially done by the... Or also, yes, the... Actually, I'm not sure if it was. Yeah, I found a couple of the chicken mods where they've only got 1,000 litres capacity of the food, which then basically means... No, it's really not liking that at all. Which means that no matter what you do, you'd have to feed it 3 times through the night, and no one's going to get up in the middle of the night to feed the chickens. So yeah, there's a few that I'm really not going to. I'm not going to have to use until the modders like modded them, because they're not fit for purpose, and I mean that in a it's not practical. I'm not having a go at the modder. It's obviously been, the amount of animals has been modified, and from an original one, but the feed capacity hasn't. Which then means if you put 1,000 litres of food a ton, that it's not enough to feed through the night the full amount of chickens that it supports. So it's a bit, it just won't work, and that means that you're not going to get eggs. That's what I was finding. It's like a vicious circle. Now then, here we... Aha. Brilliant. Okay then, I think that if we twist around... Yeah, it's a vicious circle. Because the capacity's not there, it means your animal's health is always taking a hit. And because the animal's health takes a hit, they lose productivity. And because they lose productivity, then again, there's no eggs. So it's one of those things. It's just not... doesn't work. So yeah, I found a couple, a 400 and 800 pack, where it's got a 9 ton capacity, and that works nicely. I think we're about there. I don't think there's much left to actually grab off the field. Yeah, I was a bit listless tonight, so I thought, yeah, let's get this done. Yeah, so I was going to go on Avon Valley, and I thought, no, let's get on with the normal Let's Plays now. At least get the... Yeah, I did Silver Run. I've done an episode of Silver Run. Oh no, let's not. Let's just get this ready. And in fact, yeah, that one's not full. Let's fill this one, and then we're going to take them 2 back. Oh, I missed a bit of straw there, a little tiny pile. So we should be heavily guided by the crop rotation planner as to what we're allowed to do. I'm going to throw out all that I think I know, and yeah. Yeah, you see, that to me is that's right. And I don't think I'm not far out. You sort of have to move slightly off centre. No, I think I'm right. Yeah, it just seems to be slightly not quite right. I mean, I can live with it. It's not a million miles away. Yeah, I've had a look. I've got a couple of comments. I've just noticed as I was coming on, actually, that Kevin made a comment as well. So that's 2 people, and both opting for new farmer start. So yeah, I'm happy with that, unless anybody else is going to like... I mean, there's quite a lot of views of it, and quite a few likes, so I presume that everyone's happy with either. And I'd like the new farmer start for one reason, and that is... Well, actually, no, there's 2 reasons. The Challenger that we saw in that very brief video, I would like that Challenger. Yeah, I really would. That would be a very nice place to start. It means I'm going to have to sell a few bits and bobs to actually do it, but I don't mind if that means I get a nice shiny Challenger, because I've not had many Challengers. Yeah, I'm usually the Fendt type of person, which is the same tractor really, but does a lot of that bleeding through? Right, that's brilliant. That is amazing. Let's get... I think we're nearly there on this one. Very nearly. Yeah, we are 84%. Let's just try and get this full taken back, and then we're gonna... I think, yeah, we'll extend the capacity of the other one. Ooh, 93. Little bit more. Yeah, I do. I really think this is a fantastic idea. And there is another one. There's the screw conveyor, but it doesn't work at the minute. No, whether it's again a mod clash of the things that I've got, or whether it really doesn't work, because it was brand new. I tried it on St. Cali the first time, and then again a couple of weeks later I tried it on another Let's Play. See, that is definitely under that. Seems to like need to be pulled forward a little bit more than it should. Yeah, you see, it prefers the wrong side of the trailer, not the right side, because that was past it, and it didn't start until we were past it. So, yeah, I am right. I don't mind taking it on the chin when it's all me, but it's not quite right, and it's whether it's to do with the trailers themselves, I'm not sure. So let's get these two. This will be 48 tons, I suppose. I think actually these two will do. I think if we take these back, I reckon the two of them should be enough. Right, fantastic. That's our good driver back. Yeah. Yeah, we shall enhance this as well, make it back to its proper size, put those, yeah, because it was ideal for the olives. This made the perfect trailer to grab the olives from the olive harvester without any kind of, now then, let's not go too fast. Yes, I'm unsure as to what we do for our European map when our great, and I only mention this, always mention it in the last year when I think there's another year to run. I usually start to mention the fact that yeah, just to put the feelers out for it, if anyone's got any preferences for like a European map. This is our European map, so whether we do a start from scratch on a completely different area of Agris, or whether we just pick a completely different European map, there are plenty out there. Yeah, so if you've got a favourite that you'd like to see, by all means drop me a line please, and we will yeah, take, now we're on the right. Okay then, that's perfect for actually where we're going, and not stick it in the silo. Do like that silo. Yeah, we've got the object storage. Yeah, I'm going to be taking through to almost every Let's Play now. So there are some things that you do take over, and then there are other things where, I mean, equipment that can vary from Let's Play to Let's Play. I'm really not bothered what I use. Yeah, I thoroughly loved really enjoyed using the farmals. Yeah, having a small. I enjoyed that on Rombos as well. The Rombos start from scratch that we did, because again, same reason. It's nice to not always to be the big tractors, the big equipment. Yeah, the little time for the little tractors. I've always said it is about teamwork, but it's when you're using really tiny tractors, then it really is about teamwork. Yeah, I mean, the ploughs we could use with the farm, although they were a little bit abysmal. Now then, can we... That's it, right. That is definitely better for us. Yeah, it's just that we couldn't quite do it, say, and that was... I've got my indicator on. That would have been me fiddling with the buttons a minute ago, trying to make that go right. I always have this habit of hitting the wrong or the right buttons. Yeah, I'm 2 years into the Avon Valley. I'm not going to spoil it yeah, I'm doing all right actually. Yeah, but the chickens were the thing that I was on about. The last session, I literally. I tried to go through, I think we left it till 6 o'clock at night to see if we could get through the night without losing any chicken health, and the answer to that question was no. We couldn't. So then that was when I thought, well, no one is going to get up in the middle of the night to feed their chickens. Like 2 o'clock in the morning and then 5 o'clock in the morning. You're not going to do it. Obviously, I think it was. Yeah, it just took too much out of it. Now, is that actually following me? I can't see the worker. Yes, it definitely is. So yes, I've now found a good chicken one. Well, I've got a choice. I can either go for the 4 or the 800 one. and I think they're both the same building, so it'll be a 9-ton capacity, but I think that'll get us through the night, even at their maximum of 800. I'm hoping anyway, because I'm thinking of going for the biggie, yeah, for the 800. For the growth side of things, I'll probably only stick a couple of hundred. Oh no, actually we've got 500. Yeah, the last thing that I did see was we've got 500, almost all chicks, I might add. But yeah, 500 animals, so it's not going to take as long to even fill that. But of course, it's going to take a few months. Well, actually, chickens' growth, they grow quite quickly, don't they? So, yeah, that's not going to take that long. Oh, chatting. You've forgotten something, haven't you? Like, you know, enhancing the size of this particular trailer. I believe you've forgotten. See, that is under that. Definitely, 100%. Can we see the shadow? No, you can't. It's not that good. Thank you very much, young man. Obi-Wan. Yeah. Right, so let's see. Can I... Is it... If I go backwards, or no, let's see, have we already filled the capacity of this? No, we haven't. We have now. Yeah, there's a lot of chopping and changing with this method, obviously, but with the 1313, which now I know that this is probably going to be one of those lorries I would seek as a lorry if we're going to use this combination. Of course, I'm not going to do it always. That's just... Now, you are being awkward. Very awkward, I might add. You see, yeah, I was well over you, and like now you're making me look bad because, yeah, you're like ejecting straw at the wrong time, and that's not my fault. I'd got you right. It is true though. You can all see this. When it was clearly over, it refused to put it into the trailer. And then when it was past the trailer, it said, yeah, that's fine. I'm gonna throw it out now and make you look like you don't know what you're doing. Yeah, well, they can see this, you know. Yeah, they see that's right. You see? I'm not kidding. You are totally wrong. Right, I should get that as well. If I point the angle when we get behind, that should actually get that bit there as well. I do love that as well, because you can obviously just leave it pointing in the right direction and it will just spit it out, which is amazing. So if that's the case, it means I really need to aim a little bit behind this rather than, yeah, where I should be aiming, and then it should actually start to put it in. I've got to, yeah, seems to be more on the edge. Right, let's stick that like, say, there. And we can go around. We can actually get this bit here as we go, and then spin around like that. Yeah, it is. It's very different, and again, it's trying to find a new skill in Farm Simulator. It's not the easiest of things because most people have done almost everything. So when you find something like this that no one else has, I'm quite chuffed. Not, I mean, I can't say that categorically because you don't ever know what other people have unless you watch every single content creator, and trust me, there are a lot. Yeah, there are an awful lot. It's not like the the good old days when you've only got like 5 or 6 names. Now there are hundreds of names that are doing Farming Simulator with so many different play styles. It is amazing. So yeah, I can't say that I've looked at everyone, but I've seen a lot. Obviously the big names I've seen. I've not seen anybody do this, but I'm quite sure that plenty of people will find this too. Right, again, that's me under the right place. I need to now pull away, so I'm in the wrong place. Yeah, that's just over the edge of the actual trailer. Right, I think we're nearly full actually. I mean, that might just have filled us, being as I've chosen to, yes it is. Let's swap trailers and let's stick that over. Right, let's get this one done. I like this trailer, it's nice. Yeah, just beginning to get the equipment. Again, it's not the best equipment, although we had a couple of fantastic drops. My favourite roller, the one by Mac Trucker, dropped, and yeah, we managed to get it. Yeah, again, that's not allowing me to. Now then, come on, stop being awkward. Right, this seems worse than that one. Yeah, it is. Let's try that. Sorry, I know I went quiet then, didn't I? Yeah, this is going to be a massive session though. This is going to be the end. I'm just going to get this work done, and then that is it. Because it is, yeah, it's a bit early or a bit late, depending on what way. But I was a bit listless, so I thought, as is my want, I will get a bit of farming done. It's so disconcerting when you know you're right and you've got to try and find the wrong spot to make it work. Now I've gone past it completely. Yeah, it's on the edge of the thing. Is ridiculous. Right, anyway, at least we sort of know this, that it's definitely not me going mad, that it really is exactly what I'm saying. Whoa, and I am very good at doing that. That's all me. Definitely. Whoa, and yeah, going too steep. Yeah, I've got to get better at that. More gentle turns. Again, it is all learning curves, isn't it? With any piece of equipment, the best way to get the best out of it without. And this is, you've got to sort of turn quite narrowly. Sorry, quite. No, yeah, that's right. It is narrowly. Yeah, not too viciously. As is my want normally. I just like turn. Most implements allow you to do that, but not this one. Right, that is about right. We may need to come back once more. There's quite this. Yeah, there's quite a bit to this field. Oh, and I missed a bit there. Now then, so if I want to be aiming for the edge of that, not the middle. Easier said than done. That should get quite a bit of that. Yeah, I don't think we're going to quite finish though. Yeah, there's some quite nice windrows here. Yeah. Oh, and also, yes, one of my old favourites, the smallest of the forage wagons in FS19, the SIP. Is it this? It is the SIP, but what is it? Is it the? Oh, I can't remember what it's actually called. Oh, did I tick it on this one? That is true, did I? Oh, I'd forgotten the TARDIS has do one. No, I haven't ticked it. It would be one of these last ones. Yeah, it would definitely. So yeah, I'll have to tick it as I come in on this one. But yeah, it's the 10 and 13 tonner, ideal for little tractors. So we did use it again. That was why I bought 3 of them, but the farmers didn't play ball. Yeah, they didn't like. Even though they are pin hitchers, it seems to be that it's a different kind of pin hitch, and they really didn't like. Yeah, you see, that's terrible. Yeah, so therefore I could only use one. In the end, we got a drop. We got one of the Pharaohs, the Pottinger Pharaohs dropped, which seems to drop a lot. This is one thing I was saying about the sales, how it's weird. Some things very rarely drop, and other things drop nearly all the time. You know, like you'll definitely see it in the time of the sales of the Let's Play. Certain things. Oh. Right, okay. And the Pharaoh, or Pharaoh, I think it's Pharaoh, that drops like almost every sort of time, which is quite amazing, because it is a fantastic drop. I mean, forage wagons actually in general seem to drop a lot. The odd baler, definitely. But I mean, it does vary though, yeah. But there's some equipment. I think there must be a mods drop very infrequently, and certainly not the cheap mods. Yeah, they very, if ever, drop. So, and I suppose really, yeah, you want a good deal, don't you? I suppose, and mods tend to be good anyway. So right, and that is it. So let's take these back, and let's hopefully remember to. Although to be honest, I think we'll do it this with one more, even if we didn't upgrade that. So let's run these back. It's amazing how sometimes it pops instantly, other times it pops in. It takes an absolute age. Well, I'm looking forward to this next year, though. Obviously, of when we do a sugar beet crop, because we've actually got that, so we've got to incorporate that definitely. We can't not. We should check what, not this session, yeah, we're going to finish off what we've got to do, and yeah, the crop rotation, we'll check out which ones. Obviously we've got the wheat field that's going to be, that's taken forever to grow. Again, yeah, these little throwbacks are what little troubled bits that you, at least we're past all of that. Yeah, all the Let's Plays are now, well, I say that, there's only Agres and Silverrun really that are active Let's Plays as is. Avon Valley is active as well, I suppose, yeah, thinking about it. But yeah, we haven't got an English map as yet. I'm unsure as to whether do Avon Valley as a, or whether Avon Valley is the new English Let's Play. And if you've got an opinion on this matter, then please, yeah, please leave me a comment. Yeah, I will be heavily guided by it. Right, let's grab the other one and stop it from following. Thank you very much, young man, for your assistance. We are going to upgrade this before we start emptying that. I remember that. Oh no, we're not actually. I was forgetting. It's actually by the gate now, isn't it? We've moved it. Yeah, it's true actually. I didn't realise. Why do I like the toolbox mod so much? Quite a few reasons. It takes up very little room. You can stick it anywhere. It is quite amazing, and that is it. I was thinking, yeah, I am right. It's really versatile, and of course the fact that you can pick it up and move it. It's the same as I often use the fuel barrels, because you've got that advantage that if you want, you can grab a telehandler and take it to your vehicles in the field if you're almost out of fuel. So yeah, you can't do that to a tank that's stuck in the yard. Although, of course, you can always fill a tanker, so it's not the end of the world. But yeah, it is that versatility sometimes. It's very useful. Right, remember, as you pass the toolbox. Yes. I'm looking forward to using the it is versatile. I remember seeing it. Yeah, I am looking forward to using that. Right, now that, yeah, those fuel barrels there, that is our main fuel point on this. Oh, no, I don't. Oh, that's what we want. We want to customize, and we want to go extension. That means we're going to have to grab it, smashing. So this time we should almost have like 40 between the two, 40 something tons worth. I think that'll be all right. I should have really grabbed the 45 tonner. We can carry on the main road actually this way. Yes, I must remember to get rid of the field edge, all of those field courses on that one. That now we've got the slurry yard, because we have altered the, yeah, and there's a couple of bad patches on this as well where the harvester struggled. Right, let's stop you following. Thank you very much, young lady. Again, our equipment here is phenomenal. It really is amazing. Right, let's follow that. In fact, let's grab you. You're closer. Yeah, it is funny how there's that initial stage of a Let's Play where it's all about you grabbing your equipment and then also finding, you know, really your favourite, a couple of pieces of your favourite equipment that you want to use on the Let's Play, a couple of sale items. Yeah, like the one that I was talking about, the that new multi-purpose roller, the mulchers, rolls, and grass rolls as well by Mac Trucker. Yeah, I do really love that. I think that's a cracking idea. So it is, as I said earlier on Avon Valley, my favourite mod that he's done to date. It works a treat as well. It's amazing. Now that was a mile away. Seriously. You're now making me look bad. Yeah, I'm almost not wanting to do this now, because it makes me look as if I am bad, and it's not me at all. I'm sure it'll probably get fixed. Plus, which you can all see, it's not really me, it really is. It's yeah, got a very strange. I did notice this on the Calmlands when I was doing it there, but I thought it was me. I thought, no, it's just going to be my eye, but it isn't. It really is. It seems to be a bit fitty starty. Perhaps like a lot of mods, it only likes certain trailers might be better than others. It's often the case. Okay. Yeah. Right on the edge of the actual trailer. Right, let's get this sorted anyway. Nearly there. The end is in sight of the work we've done this session, and not a single time lapse to be had. So it's quite nice to yeah, have a bit of a saunter. Right. Oh wow, it's sometimes seems to storm more than others, but I know it's not. It's my imagination on that. I know, but now you were nowhere near. I mean, really nowhere near at all. It was terrible. Right. We appear to be very close to being done, apart from those two little tiny blobs and that stretch there. There's more than you think, but yeah, I think it's not going to be. Yeah. Brilliant. Right, let's get that bit done over there. Fantastic. Oh wow, I got way more than I thought it was going to. You know what's going to happen? I'm going to train myself to actually hit the edge of the trailer, and then they're going to fix it, and then I'm going to be totally out. That's what usually happens in these sort of circumstances where you have to do things wrong, and then they fix it, and then you've got to learn to do it right all over again. Right, let's grab that last little bit. Oh, wow, it did actually get it all. And there we were done. We're going to take the back. We're going to take it back though to the. In fact, it's a shame really. We've really got this the wrong way around. This is the manure one that we could have done without filling this one and actually taken the bigger one back. But I suppose we could leave the bigger one. But this is, yeah, I like the Reich because it's solid axle, whereas that would be quite awkward for the manure. Still. Trailers have wheels. We can take this back, and now do we take that back as well, or do I think we'll leave this because we're going to need this for picking the grass up? Or we have got forage wagons, you know. It is true. Yeah, I do think we should probably be going back to using our fantastic forage wagons for the grass. Really, yeah, I do. Even though that is an amazing thing, we have already got equipment to do this very job. So let's get cracking. Next session we will be going through the winter. We shall be getting through the winter, and oh no, it has got some in, hasn't it? It's got a whole 461 litres. Wow, that's a quick pop. Right, yeah. So business as usual. Yeah. I expect another episode probably later in the week, and we will get further and further through our voyage on Agres Balconies. Yeah, and if you do want to see this as a start from scratch, or alternatively, if you have another idea for a European map for when in a year's time, when this is game year, that is, yeah, game years, then please leave me a comment. I will have a good look and say I really do like a higher Richlands. I do think that is a solid choice. Yeah, it is a beautiful map. Again, authenticity based upon a real area. Not, I mean, I know Agres isn't. It's based upon a rough, but again, yeah, you're drawing from something that's real. It always does do. Oh, yeah, we could have filled up there actually, but. Yes, and I've used those, although they did cause quite a lot of trouble on Green Hills, that when they're near to something and they keep saying, like, fill the pallet, that's what put me off them in the first place, why I stopped using them quite a lot. It's a shame. I dare say it's a behaviour that's can't really be done anything about. So, yeah, I think there's very little that can be done to stop that. It's just a matter of you not leaving it ever near to lime, or yeah, you've always got to be park them away. And I suppose, yeah, that is it really. It's learning the best how to handle any mod, isn't it? How to get the best from it, and it really is that. So again, it's me getting used to using that particular fantastic mod in a better way. Right, now that can be put in there. I've had loads of practice at reversing recently. Oh. And we'll put this entire 461 litres in as well. Waste not, want not. So it has been a very productive session. We've nearly broken the mill. Very nearly. I thought we were going to, but no, not quite. We will, of course, by the time all of our stuff has gone through into silage, and the energy business will, I'm quite sure, kick in at some point soon. Yeah, we've got 2 fantastic forage wagons here, so we will definitely be going back to business as usual. Yeah, I've enjoyed that, and obviously you can never not. I mean, yeah, belt systems are fantastic. But we have come to another session's end. We have, yeah. So I'd like to say thank you very much for watching. As always, if you want to drop me a line, leave a comment for any reason, then please do. Yeah, and I do hope that you can stick with me on this journey and other journeys. And I'm going to say goodbye for now.